So here we are. I have woven all the way to where it needs to be attached to there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend this one out, and I'm going to take this one and go through the piece so that I am, can you see how it's attached there now? A little squish. Now it's nice and tight. See? It fits perfectly. Of course, it fitting perfectly doesn't means that that frame is not going to hold it in there, which means that I need to do other things to the wires to hold it in there. So which one am I going to use? I'm going to use this one. Nope, that's the one I just bent over with. Never mind. Let me give that a couple of turns with my wire to secure it real quick. And over this one too. There we go. No, the one that I am going to use, however, is this one. No, that's going to get that. It's this one. And it is going to go in a loop down here. See, it's just enough to hold on to the back of that. Needs to be down a little bit more though. That should secure where it's laying. Give it a little squish. You know what? I don't like how loose that looks. So this one is going basically underneath it. That looks better. Yes, I kinked my wire, but it's not a difficult fix. As long as I don't do it too often, try and fix it too often, it should be fine. Okay, so that's underneath there. So I'm going to take this one, fold it over. There should be a little spot right in there that I can stick it. Yep. Here it is. Now pull it tight, bend it back over. I now have a secure loop, which I have to shape a little bit more. That's okay. That's okay. So, I have one on the front here and one on the back there. This guy, now that it's secured, is just a little too short to make another securing loop. So, this one's going to do it this time. And a securing loop. And fortunately I still have this guy here, so he can just continue his job as a I'm going to hold you down wire. I don't know what other people's terms are, but I have some pretty interesting kind of silly terms for stuff. Okay, now here we go. Back and front on that one. See? Almost to the point where it'll stay in on its own. Now this nice long guy is going to take a journey to the back. And he is going to do a securing loop on the back over here. So now we have front and back loops on all of these. Now, because it's earrings, I'm probably going to use these short little guys for, or maybe even just one, because it's going to hang like something like that. I'm going to use one of them to where I apply the jump ring to turn it into an earring. And this is probably going to get hooks. I don't use posts very often. So, here's that. Oh, get out. I always seem to get notifications when I'm making videos. That's funny. Now this one, I could just pull it up across here. But you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to coil it first. So that means that the sky gets to mimic the shape of the other one. And it gets to go across and mimic the shape on the back a little bit. So this is how you get things more secure, is by adding areas where they are held down. I mean, I could have just left it at the one loop on each, but that is not totally secure, so therefore I should really do more with it. And that's what I'm doing. Kind of solves the problem of what do you do with those wires too. See? Oh, it kind of, I want a little bit of a space in between. I'll just pull that loop on. There we go. Look, doesn't that look pretty? So if I coil this wire and pull him down, I can do the same thing on that side. So why don't I do that? Make him stick straight out so that once I've got a few base coils in there, I can do my little turn the piece instead of the wire doohickey trick. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It really does make life, whoops, until you do that, it really does make life a lot easier, a lot quicker. I'm just pushing down and up with my finger in case I'm doing that too quick for anybody to figure out. And this one really doesn't want to do it. Okay. Do a little bit this way because it seems to not want to be doing it the other way right now. Oops, that almost became a loop. That would have been a very bad thing. Okay, that should be far enough out. I shouldn't have an issue doing it this way now. Shouldn't. Spoke too soon. Oof, my wire's getting brittle. May have to give it a quick little blast with the torch to keep it workable. That's my solution to wire that's too brittle, that doesn't want to work, is to give it a quick little blast. Now, it's getting almost halfway there. Now when I'm doing this, I'm making sure to let, sorry, bump the tripod again, making sure to let the wire twist in my hands. It's actually going this way in my hands while I'm making it go this way over the wire. And if I didn't do that, I'd be twisting the wire up and hardening it. Look, a couple little kinks. There we go. I'm going to pull kind of locally for them, not all the way along, because I really don't want to be pulling all the way along on my wire. Localized hardening is a lot easier to deal with than all the way along hardening. This I'm doing slower because I am coming over the kink area and I don't want to pull on it where the kink area is. There we go. passed? Yes, I'm passed. Nope, one more. One more little kink area to deal with. Oh, another notification. I should really turn that vibration off while I'm doing movies. No, that'd be the smart thing to do. Okay, so that's going to come across here. It's almost to where I want it to be. Almost. Yeah, that's exactly where I want it to be. Now it gets to go down into there. See? And up. To come on. Sorry, it wasn't focusing. I thought it was. Oh, come on. It's decided to go sideways instead of bending flat over like it was supposed to. There we go. There we go. See? That looks pretty. Now I've got this wire here. You know, this is right about when I should add a bead. Now, I used these lovely big beads on the pendant. But they're just a little too big for the earrings. Now somewhere over here I have little guys that are the perfect size, and I thought I had them in front of my... There they are. 2 millimeters. I'm only going to need a couple of them, which is good because I only have like 5 left. I'll just... Come on. Get out of there. You're being stubborn. Yeah, let's empty them out. Slide the bead up onto the wire. Here it goes. Little bead. And that covers the distance between where I was and where I wanted to be with the wrapping wire. See? Well, giving it a cute little decoration. I do need to do one more securing wire on the back there. Maybe I'll make this loop smaller first. Yeah, that's gonna work. Yep, that's still okay. But I do have to reposition the bead now. Come on. Get back up there. There we go. You know, this has enough room that I can do it as the secondary back securing wire. Tighten it up. And dunk. Get it nice and secure on here. Now I'm going back through there. Because I'm using the 30 gauge wire, it doesn't have a lot of strength on its own. So I'm actually working on... Why is that so big? I don't want that so big. I want that to hide So I am just giving it a couple quick tugs with some squishes so that it will, there we go. No, wrong one. There we go. That looks better. Yep, I like how that looks now. But as I was saying before, give it a couple of squishes on a spot. Now, because this is going to be too big of a video, I'm not going to film coiling all the way along. I'll be back in a sec.